Hi there, thanks for tuning into my channel and welcome back to Excel Island and welcome if you're a new subscriber. My name is Abakan Sherifdeen, you can call me Sherif for short. So basically what I do on this channel is I share content on Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python and data analytics in general. But currently I'm focused on Microsoft Excel and live streaming my learning journey on the Datacamp platform Learning SQL. I plan to also learn Power BI using the Datacamp resources also. So after completing SQL, I'll move to Power BI. You get it now? So I've been doing this consistently for the past 37 days. So I've been doing it consistently for the past 37 days. If I complete a couple of lessons today, today will be day 38, and the goal is to reach the 100 learning streak without missing a day. So the idea is to learn for a minimum of 30 minutes, 45 minutes to 1 hour every day, no matter how little it is. So the knowledge compounds over the number of days and it becomes a full blown knowledge. So that is the idea. So I've started that I started live streaming actually on day 11. So if I look for day one, you are likely not to see day one. So the idea to start live streaming it and sharing it with people and sharing it with you came up to me on on the 11th day rather. You get it. So sorry about that. I didn't, the idea to start live streaming didn't come as early or as much as possible. You get that. Now? So you are likely going to see the live stream, the recording from day 11. So today is day 38. If I complete a couple of lessons, today will be day 38 generally. So that is the idea here. So I also talk about freelancing and remote work. So I'm a top rated plus freelancer. I've been freelancing for the past 2, 3, getting close to 4 years now. So if you're looking to also start your own freelance career and become a successful freelancer, become a top one freelancer in the world, and have a successful freelancing business like I am currently, I won't say I'm a successful freelancer, but I'm getting there. But if you want to be also become a freelancer and enjoy the benefits of becoming a freelancer and working based on your own terms and conditions, based on your own time zone, or based on your own routine generally. Then you need to check out a course by my coach. The name of my coach is Benga Debi, and he has a course called the Freelance Client Management Course. And what this course does is that it teaches you how to become a successful freelancer and run a successful freelancing business. You can check out Benga Debi on Twitter. I will leave a link to the course under the YouTube description. You can check it out. Also, if you go to Twitter, you can check out Benga Debi print tweets. You see a lot of reviews, a lot of testimonials from successful students. I'm also one of the successful students. So you can check that out also. So going back to this, my data camp dashboard. Generally, before I start the learning, I'm on the career tracks record. I'm currently on the career tracks of data analyst in SQL. You get that term. So if I come here and scroll a little bit, I'm still coming to data analyst in Python and data analyst in Power BI. But I'm currently focused on data analyst in SQL. So this contains 11 courses with a total of 39 hours. So of course, due to learning practicing, you're going to spend more hours on the course with one project at the end of the course. So after the course, I plan doing a lot of data analysis and building a lot of portfolios using free data set online. So I'll be doing some research, I'll be seeing a lot of data set online. So the course contains 11, this track rather contains 11 courses and I've completed 5 so far. I'm on the 6th course. So we still have 6 more to go with one project. So that is where I am. So if I go back to the learning dashboard, I always have a couple of weak areas to review before I start today's lesson. So I'll just review my weak area really quick, which is suggested to me based on my learning habits on the platform so far. So I'll just click this and review it real quick before I move to today's lesson. So, so SQL will default to field name. SQL will default to field name if no alias is specified when performing arithmetic. Select the correct default field name that would appear. So that should be this. So which of the following is not an aggregate function? That's quite simple. That should be distinct. And select the code to return the output of 2. That's funny. That should be 9 divided by 2 will give us 2. This will be the answer. Yeah, because we're going to get 2. So if you divide 5 divided by 2, you're going to get the the actual value. You won't get the remainder. 5 divided by 2, that will be 2 remainder 1. But if you want it to show the remainder, it has to be 5.0 divided by 2.0. It's going to show 1, the remainder, instead of showing the answer of 2. And today is day 38. Yeah, let's go. Not giving up. Yeah, this goal is to reach day 100. So let's keep it up. No feedback now. I'm quite busy for this now. Come on. I've answered this earlier now. Why? Yeah, back to dashboard. Aha. So let's continue from where I stopped. So I'm almost through with the first chapter here. So I've achieved my daily goal achieved, but we want to achieve more. So let's take a couple of lessons before we go and rest for today. So I started this new course in the track yesterday. So I'm able to complete some of these text data type, get information on the database. You can watch the live stream of day 37. You'll see where I study this part of the course. So I'm moving to working with arrays. I need to understand. I'm quite familiar with arrays in Excel, especially in Excel. I think I don't think there's arrays in Power BI. Never could come across it before, but definitely there may be arrays in Power BI, but I think there is not. I'm not sure, but I'm quite familiar working with arrays in Excel because there are arrays functions in Excel practically. So let's finish this chapter today. That's all we'll do today and take a break to continue tomorrow. So let's listen.
Welcome back. Now you will get a bit more advanced as we begin to explore array data types. Arrays in PostgreSQL are very similar to arrays in most programming languages. You can create multi-dimensional arrays of varying lengths for any native data type in PostgreSQL. Before we get started, we want to quickly touch on some concepts that you'll be using in this lesson. Most data science requires getting data out of a database using SQL queries with select statements. But before you are able to extract data, someone needs to create the database, add at least one table with at least one column, and then insert some records. The create table command, as you see in this example, will create an empty table called my first table with the columns first column and second column defined as text and integer data types. The insert statement example here will add one record into my first table with text value as the value for the first
First column, second column, the value will be text value and this will be
column
integer.
and 12 as the value for the second column. Now that you have learned some basics about the create table command and insert statements, let's see how you can use these skills to create and manipulate array types. To create an array type, you simply need to add square brackets to the end of the data type that you want to make an array. Let's create a simple table with 2 array columns to illustrate how this is done. This table has an email column, which will be a nested array of text data to store the email type and the address for a given student ID.
So in this email test, it's going to store the email type and address. So email type and address. Okay.
The test scores column will contain an array of integer values representing the numeric test score.
Okay.
Once the table is created, we can use the insert statement to add a couple of records to the table. Notice how arrays are represented in the SQL with curly brackets and single quotations for email and comma-separated list of whole numbers for test scores. Now that we have data in our table, let's see how you access array data in a select statement. Now that we have data and comma
Curious about the values is of student ID. So this is for the student ID one. Then this array, this is the email. It's not showing work here. Let's an example.
separated list of whole numbers for test scores. Now that we have data in our table, let's see how you access array data in a select statement. Accessing arrays in PostgreSQL is very similar to accessing arrays in other programming languages. For email, you can get the first element of the first array by using the array notation you see here, with index values of 1. Note that PostgreSQL array indexes start with 1 and not 0. The same notation used to access arrays in the selects is start with you see here, element of the first array, by using the array notation you see here.
Email and the address, type and the address, then the test cover. We didn't show the, we're not selecting the student ID. Okay, I not say email 1, 2, email 1, the 2 is showing index array notation.
With index values of 1. Note that PostgreSQL array indexes start with 1 and not 0. The same notation used to access arrays in the select statement can also be used in the where clause as a filter. Here we look for records that have work as a value in the first index of the email array. Using standard syntax for non-array columns like where email equals work would actually generate an error.
Okay, we generate an error. Okay.
The any function allows you to search an array for a value and return a record if it finds a match. In this example, we want to query all records where the email address contains other in any value of the array. Note other in any. In this example, we want to query all records where the email address contains other in any value of the array.
The email address type is other. Test calls, email.
Notice the null values for type and address. Remember the second record we created earlier in this lesson only had one email address.
The record, I should the one email address. Okay.
Of type work.
Okay.
This means that when we access the second index value for this record by using the number 2 in the first set of square brackets, it would be null because it doesn't exist. An alternative to the any function is the contains operator. The syntax for this operator is a bit more complex, but will return the same results as the any function as shown in the output below. Now it's your turn to get some practice working with arrays in the exercises.
This array is kind of funny, but let's see if we can grab a good assignment of it. So in our DVD rental database, the film table contains an array for special features which has hold on, this is trying to load. Okay. So it says in our DVD rental database, the film table contains an array for special features which has a type of text much like an array data type in PostgreSQL. A text array can store an array of text values. This comes in handy when you want to store things like phone number or email address as we saw in the lesson. Let's take a look at the special features column and also practice accessing data in the array. So select the title and special features from the theme table. Select the title and special features like that. And these special features from the themes table. Okay, let's select that. Select title and special features. That special features fair very well. Special features. Special features from theme. That's quite straightforward. Let's run that. Aha, so we have title, special features of the theme. Let's submit that. Okay, now select all themes that have a special feature trailers by filtering on the first index of special features array. Select all themes that have a special features of trailers by filtering on the first index of the special features. On the filter on the first index of the first special features. That's quite fun. Let's see. Select title from use the array index of the special features column. You can see where special features. Let's copy this. Now the index should be 1. Definitely 1. Contain it contains trailers. So I'll just send this one to trailers. Let's see that. So we want to be seeing all these trailers. All this record for trailers. So let's return this consider trailers there. Trailers. Just on that. Aha. But this could have been used with like this is quite funny. Using array is quite funny though. But I think to understand this array part very well. So I'm going to be showing us special features. You can see starting with trailers. Let's submit that. Oh, there's a mistake. I have another look at the page. So you can return the table with 50 rows. Why to be return 95 rows? So there's something wrong somewhere. I should put an index of 1 here also. It's still returning 520. I'm also running over 985 rows of records. If I submit it, I'll still get that error. So my error is coming from here. Oh, I don't understand this array concept pretty well yet. Definitely. Let's take a hint. Exactly, I start at 1. What the heck? I wrote same thing now. Datacamp, this is not fair. This is exactly what I wrote. Index of one, yeah. I didn't copy my code. I wrote special features. Where did I put this one? Exactly, I put so that here. I put it here now. Of course, I put it there. Let me run the code. So I'm getting same thing. I got 528 rows. And I see it only 528 rows. So it's not my fault. So that is not fair. You see, if you see it only 528 rows there. And this is claiming I'm supposed to be returning 900 and something rows. Imagine. So have another look at your query result. Your query return a table with 528 rows. Why should you return a table with 985 rows? That means something is wrong somewhere. This is the answer from the Datacamp platform. And I'm still getting, come on, this is going to be a time waster, which is an error probably from the platform. So I've shown the answer. I've reviewed the answer already. This is the answer according to the submission. Man, then there's an error somewhere. Definitely not from my end though. Yeah, should I submit a feedback? This is not fair. Submitting the correct code. So I reset the code now. And I'm submitting the answer and it's not accepting the answer. I don't know what else to do. And I can't move to the next one without getting this answer correctly. This is not fair. If I should put an index of one here, it's not accepting that there, which is wrong though. What's not the problem now? Definitely is from the Datacamp platform. The solution works. It works exactly, but you can see the solution works, but it's not been accepted for me to submit. Let's do it. Then the page is not being responsive again. I'll just have to wait for that. Come on, Datacamp. What's the issue now? I'll probably have to close the window and launch it again. Close the browser and launch it again. Let me see one more time. Uh-oh. They definitely closing the browser right now. Yeah, just close down the browser. I have to launch it again. Everything should be working fine by now. Uh, we are back. So what's not the problem before? Probably an error from their end then. So this query works there. That means my initial answer was right, but I lost my point. That's not fair. So now let's do for the both. So now let's select all fields that have deleted pronouns in the second index for the special feature. So the index will just be where where special features index number 2. Let's control C. So now select all fields that have deleted since. So this index will now be this second index here, index number 2, which has been separated by comma. Okay. So this index 1, comma, index 2, comma, index 3. If I replace this place with 3, it will be behind the scenes, special features behind the scenes. So just say related where the indexing, yeah, just place that there. So expect it to return those that have been deleted scene there. You can see deleted scene. You can submit that. That should be correct there. Aha. So I got that right now. So mark failures in any index of the special features are regardless of position. Now that should be using the any store there. So this will be where special features. So as we saw in the video, PostgreSQL also provide the ability to filter results by searching for values in any array. The any function allows you to search. Hold on a minute. Hello? 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 Yeah? Antope? Antope? Yeah, someone is trying to get my attention there. So if you're using, so we should use where the search text to mark trailers in any index of special features are regardless of position. Thank you. So let's solve this real quick. Someone is trying to get my attention over there. This will be select or using the any function there. Match trailers in any index or special features are regardless of position. Okay, so I want to match where trailers, it should be trailers, where trailers with any, so that will be any clause. We use any clause here, any function where trailers can be found in the any features. If you run that query, so that should be, so if you have trailers in anywhere there, so let's submit that. That should be correct. So we got that correctly. So the last part is use the contains operator to match the text deleted in the special features column. So okay, that should be where special features there. We use the @ sign using the artist @ sign feature here. That should be as then this should work fine. So filter where special features contain deleted scene. So that should be array deleted scene. So the deleted scene can be anywhere. So the contain operator is an alternative syntax to any function and matches data in an array using the following syntax. So let's practice using this operator. So use the contain operator to match the text deleted scene in special features column. So anywhere it sees deleted scene, whether in the middle, anywhere it sees, we can this in the second index, this in the first index, or something like that. You can submit that. Aha, so we got that. I need to pass it that. Oh, oops. So we've completed chapter 1, working with date and time functions. So let's go back to the dashboard. So we completed that chapter 1, about 23% onto this function for managing data in PostgreSQL. So I've achieved my daily goal today, day 38, and that would be the end of the live stream. So if you found value in this live stream and in what I've been doing, learning data SQL on the Datacamp platform, and the goal I'm trying to achieve, to support the channel by subscribing to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know your thought about this in the comment section. What do you want me to do next? Or do you want me to definitely I'm going to continue. So do you want me to still continue doing this of sharing my knowledge, sharing my learning journey to become a data analyst? I hope you are finding value in it. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to check out the freelance client magnet course under the YouTube description. Go purchase freelance client magnet and I'll see you in the support session on the weekend support session. Also I attend the support session that comes with the course where we get to talk about what we are doing on freelancing, what we need to do better, and how to achieve our income goal as a freelancer. You get that now. I'll see you in that support session. So purchase the freelance client magnet course under the YouTube description. Support the channel by subscribing to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on day 39. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow on the 39. And I'll expect other videos on the channel